What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Vanderhorst here, bringing you another react from Junna. This is Ashes of the Dawn by Dragon Force. Still one of my favorite bands of all. And I still love to play these guys during drum live streams on Saturday. Be sure to catch that out. And if you're new to the channel, remember, consider giving us a like and a subscribe as you help push the algorithm to put this video in front of other people just like us, so that way we keep growing as a community. I appreciate you. Let's get into the video. Uh-oh, technical difficulties. What's going on? Okay, we're back. Sorry about that.
See
Wow. Okay. Wow. There's a lot that I get to say about this. I was looking really close at some of the stuff that was going on with her bass pedal, and I have a lot to comment on her hand technique. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but she's playing with 3 different drum hand techniques at the same time. That's impressive. Just like I do. I play with 2 or 3 different hand techniques at the same time. I use French grip for my left hand if I really want to go fast. I have a bit of a French grip going on with my right hand, but it's more German matchstick grip where my palm is facing down rather than like a French grip where it relies a lot on the fingers and the recoil. But Junna, okay, she is just like Yo-Yika. Like, these ladies have found a way to be able to tap into that creative source that allows you to play to what you feel rather than what you're hearing. And I feel that's why they're able to come up with so many different unique feels that aren't in the original song, or that's how they're able to just play so effortlessly through this because it just makes sense to them. I kind of completely understand that. So there's a lot that I get to say and analyze about this video. So we are going to get straight away into it. First off, let me just say, these caps that she has on the top of her cymbals, these quick releases, I highly recommend those. Those things are worth the extra money to get them. And just, yeah, they're really good. It's just quick releases. I love them. I love them. And I see she's got moon gel, or at least some dampeners on her floor and on her snare. I see she's using an ebony head. That's awesome. I've always loved the way that ebony heads sound. They have that really tight marching snare drum sound. I love it. I've always loved that. Here we go. Right off the bat with so much energy. I love it. I love it. Ugh. Okay, so one thing I wanted to point out about her bass drum is her pedals are only moving about half of an inch. That is a combination of the tight springs, and if you look at her slave pedal, that sumbitch is like, the delay is set to like a lot, almost a whole second. That's crazy. So much energy in that fill right there. Just the littlest thing. Sometimes less is more. That's all it takes. Let's see. Watch her bass pedals. So this is what I was talking about down here. If you look down here at her slave bar delay, that thing is set to like a mondo delay, and that allows her to be able to only have to press the pedal down this much, and it's probably got her really in sync. My delays are only set to about like that because I play heel toe, so I have to have within like a quarter of a second delays to be able to time it just right. It's a feel. You don't play like a technique. If you do it so many times, no longer becomes mechanical motion. It becomes like stored memory. That's the only way that I can think to explain it. It's like things learned become flash read speed. That's the only thing I can explain it as. And all drummers, guitarists, everybody like that can understand that, you know, your body's magic. You tell it to do something enough times, it'll learn it. It really will. It's amazing. Wow, that was such a clean fill. I love it. And then I love the guitar, how the guitar and the drums follow each other there. And I also want you to look at how tight those springs are. Like, good, loud. I love it. That's that French grip, boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da, on the ride cymbal. Her kit is so simple, but she's so magnanimous with her drum presence. I love it. Hey, that's what a good drummer does. They say that a guitar tone is in the fingers of the guitarist. It's not in the actual instrument. I can understand that. You know, a drummer's talent doesn't lie in the drum kit. You could put a drummer on a tiny junior kit. Just look at Mike Portnoy. Or you put Junna in front of a kit like this, and then this is what you get. Mastery. I love those China hits. Oh my god, that paradiddle roll is so infectious. Oh, her locomotion, just carry us. Singing along with the song. I do that so many times. Oh, you can't help but get caught up in the music and get caught up in the feeling. So I wonder if Junna has the same muscle thing going on in her brain as well whenever she's thinking, I don't know, 2 or 3 riffs ahead, 2 or 3 measures ahead. I wonder if she can feel the neurons in her brain firing. This is something I talk to my drummer friends about all the time. For some reason, we have this neurodivergent path that goes on in our head, and that's why I make the funny faces. It's a form of muscular expression, and it's almost... Shoot, there is no almost about it. It's completely involuntary. And I'm curious. That's why I want to start interviewing a lot of these drummer people. I would love to be able to do this. I can't wait to be able to interview Wave Potter. He and I have been keeping in touch. He's going to be one of the first people that I get to interview. Actually, as a matter of fact, one of my first interviews is going up tomorrow morning. So look forward to that. Interview with a combat vet friend of mine. I wonder. I love how her right hand is just riding, just swimming, just swimming. She's playing with the tips of her toes. Just I love it. I love it. She has this so down packed. All the power is just coming from knees straight down and her hip flexor muscles. So there's a BPM, I think it exists around 210 to 225, that it goes from being a motion of the downward motion starts from your hips, and then when you get faster than the 215 or so 220 BPM, it then becomes a knee. You hold your back. You straighten your lower back, you brace your ass out, like my mom used to say whenever you'd lift weights, almost like you're squatting. And it's actually like you're using your hips to hold your legs up. And then what's actually the only thing in motion is your ankles. And that's how higher speeds in like 215 to 220 work. But this requires that hip flexor muscle, the Adonis belt, whatever you want to call it. So as muscle in your hips, seat of the soul. It requires a really strong V, that hip V. That's why you see a lot of drummers who have the hip V, and chicks love that shit. That's hilarious. And I'm not curious about Junna in general, but it just I love anatomy and physiology because I was once going to go into like plastic surgery, and then I changed my major to physics, and then I changed to computer programming. So learning about all the different aspects of the body. My mom was a lab nutritionist. I understand that the human body is like a finely tuned microchip, and a grain of sand can shut it down. That's why I like to study this kind of stuff. That's why I like to share this kind of knowledge, because it kind of bridges the gap between all the stuff that I've been trying to teach everybody about and this, something I'm actually good at. Well, at least you all tell me I'm good at, so I appreciate you all. So let's keep going. Here we go. Do you remember me mentioning to you all that the most important part of every song is not the solo, it's not the riffs, it's the bridge? Because if you can create a good bridge, if you can carry people through the song and keep their interest from beginning to end, you'll make money selling records, I promise you. So, I don't know if you noticed, but that's a build-up. See, she's going... And just true John Bonham style, every drummer has taken inspiration from that madman. The build-up right back, this is letting the rest of the band know, hey, there's a change here. This is time to get going. Let's go! That right there is where I was talking about with the French grip on her right hand. That do, on the right cymbal. Pay attention. Right there. Yeah. See, the wrist doesn't move. The wrist doesn't move. It's the recoil and the rebound on the stick with the 3 fingers. Those really strong 3 fingers. That's actually why I have one of these. I have one of these hand exercising machines specifically for that reason, to practice my French grip. I noticed that my right hand, it's funny, I used to be completely right hand dominant, and now my left hand has completely superseded my right hand, so I've been breaking back out the hand strengthener. So go figure. Hey, you do what you have to do to get good at your craft, okay? And excuse me. And sometimes these parts right here, these little shiny parts is what I call them. Those are the parts that are needed to polish your song, to make it sound truly like a song should sound. Because the way a song is written, A-B-A-C-A-D-A, or A-B-A-C-A-B-A, that's rondo form. That's how all music is written these days, unless you're doing like freeform jazz or progressive music, and then you're going to be using like an A-B-A-C, probably, you know, some other random assortment of riffs, probably a D, E, F, G. The point is, when you stick to a form, this is called coming back full circle. This is probably an original riff that they wanted to use as an intro of the song, or this is at least an abbreviation of a first part of the song that brings you back, or it could even be an abbreviation of the chorus. It doesn't really matter. This part of the song is just designed for the audience to know, hey, this is the last build-up. This is the last time we're coming back to this riff. Get ready for the finale. Because usually the finale is the intro, just made twice as fast, sometimes twice as hard, twice as many notes. Or it could be halftime is another really good one for like deathcore, metalcore, all those. They do like halftime breakdowns and stuff for their finales. It's pay attention to that kind of stuff. It's really cool. Epic finish. So somebody out there in the comments, let me know, is this a different vocalist than the Dragon Force that I'm used to with Through the Fire and Flames? Because he sounds different. And to be honest, I don't know which one I like better. I'm sorry for all the fans of the original Dragon Force that are out there, or whoever was the original. I don't know. I feel like Ashes of the Dawn might be an older song. I don't know much about Dragon Force like that. There's the long story short, I went to military school, so from 2000 until about 2014, I didn't really have access to culture. I was living under a rock. So this is one of the best ways for me to get back to knowing good music and new music and all that kind of stuff. That's why I'm so grateful for you all for showing me all these different artists, because I have all this new music I get to bump in my car. I love it. My Camry thanks you with the 2 10s that are in the trunk. But thank you all so much. For next reacts, please leave me a comment down in the bottom. I would love to have a conversation with you as well. I love you guys so much. This is the Vander community, and this has been Junna with Ashes of the Dawn from Dragon Force for this react. Mighty react in this one, I should say. Great job, Junna. I look forward to doing so many more of these. More Yo-Yoko to come, more Love Bites, and more Bandmate to come. I appreciate you all so much. This is Vander Horse. I'll see you all next time.